Walk with me.
Better is a dry morsel with quietness therewith than an house full of sacrifices with strife. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The finding pot is for silver, and the furnace for gold, but the I am trieth the hearts. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. Whosoever marketh the poor reproaches his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers. Excellent speech become not a fool, much less do lying lips a prince. A gift is a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. A reproof enter more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. An evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear be robbed of her whelps. Meet a man rather than a fool in his folly. Whosoever rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is when one letteth out water. Therefore leave off contention before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the I am. Wherefore is there a price in the hand of a fool to get wisdom, seeing he has no heart to it? A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding striketh hands and becometh surety in the presence of his friend. He loveth transgressions that loveth strife, and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction. He that hath a forward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. He that beggeth a fool doeth it to his sorrow, and the father of a fool hath no joy. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princes for equity. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Proverbs chapter 17. Deliver me from the hands of evil spirits who have swayed the thoughts of men's hearts, and let them not lead me astray from thee, my God. Establish thou me and my seed, that we go not astray henceforth and forever. Jubilees chapter 12 and verse 20. Yes, all praises, all praises, all praises to the Most High, even he who hath created all things, even he who said unto Moses, my name, I am that I am. That's right. In other words, it's Yah. I am equals Yah. Whatever you put onto that, either suffix you put onto that is what he does. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We thank God for you, and also we thank God for those of you who have been with us since the beginning, and those of you who have been with us here and there's about. And we thank God for those of you that have just subscribed, as well as those of you who are about to subscribe. Even for those of you that are incognito, yeah, we thank God. Thank God. Yes, He is worthy, even our most holy Creator. Yes, omnipotent is He. Yes, He sees and does everything. He knows. If He didn't know, why would He ask Adam, who told you you was blind? Who told you that you were naked, should I say? No, 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 no. God sees everything. He knows. Now, we're in the book of Nehemiah. Nehemiah chapter 3, as you prepare. Have you ever noticed how the earth is reeling like a drunk man? I mean, things are happening. The earth is sort of small, speeding up. It's in a minute way, but still, in the moon has ever been going back. I mean, its distance has increased, small, until God has given man the sun and the moon to number his days. Now, this could be part of what we're talking about. As the moon and the sun do their thing, then what is the Most High doing? It's our clock. Time is almost up. What are you going to do? Still believe all these things that God have caused you to be turned away from Himself, than to seek God and pray vehemently that God gives you understanding and wisdom about Him? Or are you going to cleave these things to the New Testament, and some things that are in the Old Testament that are not worthy even to be put in one's heart? But His laws, statutes, commandments, and ordinances, yes, even the psalmist sung about it. Clean, pure, makes wise the simple. To depart from evil is better than having many riches. It ain't about who you are or what you should be. Is that God has made a way, and His way is the law, statutes, and His commandments. That you should follow these things. God didn't make you a pansy. Neither did He sit up there and cause you to be docile, that anyone can do whatever they wanted to you. No, God didn't make you like that. Israel fought, loved, and everything else. But yet God had called even Job, who did not have the law as we know it, a just and upright man. Yes. Glory to the Most High. Yes, He did. Now, how much excuse do we have? How much excuse? The law is there. No, we don't have the book of the law, but He gives you the law just enough that you might become righteous before His eyes. Yes, He took the heathen by the hooks of His nostrils and made him preserve those things that are right. But now He leave it up to you to find out what is right. Even His laws, statutes, commandments, and order. Who cares about the prophecies? If I'm living right before the Most High, if I'm doing what He tells me to do to the best that I can in this society, in this world this pagan world we live in, then that's God. God wants that. You can love God with all your might, mind, heart, and soul, and have no other gods before Him. And you can love your neighbor as yourself. By what? Not committing adultery and everything that falls under adultery. Not lying and everything that falls under lying, or bearing false witness against people. Also, not stealing in whatever minute way it is, stealing and whatever falls under stealing. See, this is the way the law is designed. What you read, they call the 10 Commandments. Yes, that's good. If you do those things, you will not do the rest that have fallen under that. Thou shalt not commit adultery, and everything that falleth under that. You will not, because you won't commit adultery, you will not fall into the hands. A woman will not give her body unto a man in the field, and he go ask her father, and therefore you only get your virgin's dowry once, woman. once. And some of you have been so ripped out of your virgin's dowry. They call it a dowry, but they changed it. It's the dowry of virgins. It's a price. Whether it's cows or monies or whatever, it's a price that woman, not only did she listen to her parents, she purposed herself that she would keep herself until her husband is there. Whether he's married to another woman or not in those days, in these days too, she keep herself for her husband. The same thing. You will not be effeminate. You will not be masculine. You will not be bestiality wise. You will not be none of this. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Now, and the rest, thou shalt not murder. If there was no malice, if there was no adultery, if there was no jealousy or strife, there would be no murder. If there was no covetousness. See, covetousness tends to all the above. Desires for things that are not yours. Desires, jealous desires. Oh, it falls under so much. These laws that you see that they call the 10 Commandments are just, if we keep those, the rest would not plague us. But if we have any of those in our hearts, whatever opportunities that fall under that certain commandment or law, we're going to do, or we'll find a way to do it. This is how Satan deceives us. Now, we can go ahead on. Yes, his laws. Now, we're in the book of Nehemiah. Nehemiah chapter 3. Now, where Nehemiah is that who's also with, should I say, our last book that we read. In, should I say, what we call that book? Ezra. Yes, Nehemiah, Ezra. Yeah, Ezra, who was allowed by King, should I say, Darius, and who had to do the things of his father, King Xerxes. And he allowed even Ezra to build the temple or repair the temple. And same as with Nehemiah. Let's read this. And Elishabib the high priest rose up with his brethren the priests, and they builded the sheep gate. Now they built the sheep gate, and they sanctified it. However, the law tells them to sanctify it. They sanctified it, and set up the doors of it. And gates and doors, same thing. Even unto the tower of Mia, and they sanctified it unto the tower of Hanil. These are 12. They're 12 gates, really. And next to him builded the men of Jericho. And next unto him builded the men of Jericho. And next unto them builded Zakur, the son of Imri. But the fish gate did the sons of Hassani build, who also laid beams thereof, and set up the doors thereof, the locks thereof, and the bars thereof. And next to them repaired Merimoth, the son of Uriah. It should be Uriah, not Urijah. Now the son of Kos. And next to them repaired Mushulam, the son of Birtiah, the son of Meshzabil. Next to them repaired Zadok, the son of Bana. And next unto them the Tekoites, the shepherds of Tekoa. Have you heard that? I'm sure you have. Repaired. But their nobles put their necks to the work of their owners. Moreover did the old gate repair Jehoiada, the son of Paseah, and Meshullam, the son of Besodiah. And they laid the beams thereof, and set up the doors thereof, and the locks thereof, and the bars thereof. Verse 7. And next to them repaired Meltiah the Gibeonite, and Yadan the Merinothite, and men of Gibeon and of Mizpah, and unto the throne of the government of this side of the river, this side of the river, this side of the Jordan River. Yes, okay. Next unto him repaired Uzziel, the son of Harhiah, and goldsmiths next to him, and repaired Hananiah, the son of the apothecaries, and they fortified Jerusalem unto the broad wall. And next unto them repaired Rephaiah, the son of Hur, Ben-Hur, okay, Ben-Hur, son Hur, or whatever. Now the ruler of the half part of Jerusalem. And next to them repaired Jedediah, the son of Harufmath, even over against the house, and next to him repaired Hattush, the son of Hashbaniah. Now they were next to each other, repairing different parts of the wall that is Jerusalem. This is what's going on. And Malchijah, the son of Hadim, and Hashbub, the son of Path Moab, repaired the other piece, and the tower of the furnaces. You can imagine how the different places around this wall, that different men are standing on there repairing certain walls. There's a whole bunch of people just surrounding Jerusalem, repairing the walls that have been breached by the previous enemies, which were the Nebuchadnezzar and Persia. Really, Babylon and Persia had really went against it and torn a lot down, but they rebuilt it. Okay, in verse 12, the next unto him repaired Shallum, the son of Haloish, the ruler of the half part of Jerusalem, he and his daughters. Even the women were helping. And the valley gate repaired Hanan and the inhabitants of Zanoah, and they built it and set up the doors thereof and the locks thereof and the bars thereof, and 1,000 cubits on the walls unto the dung gate. This is a continuation of what the previous edict of King Xerxes with Ezra has come up with. But the dung gate repaired, now this is the most important, really. The dung gate, Malchiah, the son of Rechab, the ruler of the part of Beth Hasirim. Without that gate, the place would smell bad. It would be disease. So there had to be, this was part of their plumbing, the door of the dung, to let it out unto the fields or wherever they let it out to, the dung gate. He rebuilt it and set up the doors thereof and the locks thereof and the bars thereof. But the gate of the fountain repaired Shallum, the son of Kolhose, the ruler of the part of Mizpah. Now, nothing was complete unless you have a way of getting rid of human waste. In the wilderness, God, the Most High, even the I Am, told them, you will build, when you go out to defecate, you're going to make a hole 1 foot deep, 1 foot wide, and 1 foot in width. And when you get through defecating, you will cover that back up. Usually 1 foot, it's not much. But some places you go, people are just lazy. They will just defecate on top of the land. Dogs and animals are different because they eat different. Now, Shallum, the son of Kolhose, the ruler of part of Mizpah, he built and covered it, and set up the doors thereof, and the locks thereof, and the bars thereof, and the wall of the pool of Siloah, the king's garden, and unto the stairs that go down from the city of David. And after him repaired Nehemiah, the son of, now who is he? He's the son of Azbuk. Nehemiah is the son of Azbuk, the ruler of half part of Bethzur, house of Zur. Now, you have Bethel. This is a pagan place. His father was ruler of a pagan place. This is a Canaanitish god. The suffix of this word, house of Zur, is a Canaanitish idol and god. You've also read of that on Ghostbusters. Yes. Unto the place over against the sepulchres of David, and to the pool that was made unto the house of the mighty. Now, you can tell any civilization and any peoples by what they have named themselves in their cities. And by that name, you know who they worship. And even they name themselves after their gods. Yes, they do. Or that which pertaineth unto their gods. Now we go into the pool that was made, in verse 16, and unto the house of the mighty. And after him repaired the Levites. Rehum, the son of Bani. Next to him repaired Hashbiah, the ruler of the half part of Keilah in his part. And after him repaired their brethren Bevi, the son of Henadad, the son of the half part of Keilah. And next to him repaired Ezra, the son of Jeshua. That's not a Joshua or Yahshua. Was really, his name was Oshay, not Jeshua or Yeshua. No, his name was Oshay. There was no other. His mother named him that, but Moses had a speech impediment, so it sounded different when he said it. Don't let these people fool you. I mean, a lot of things are right here in the Bible or in these books. The 27 books I do not ascribe to, because the 27 books are furious books. Just as they say the Old Testament is a furious book, but yet use the things out of it. And they say the other books, but yet use the things out of it in this New Testament. How hypocritical can you get? In verse 20. After him, Baruch, the son of Baruch. Remember Baruch? I think that is in the Apocrypha. The sons of Zabai earnestly repaired the other piece, and from the turning of the walls unto the door, the house of Elishbid and the high priest. He's the high priest at the time. So I was mistaken. Nehemiah, there was a high priest at that time, and should I say Ezra was a priest, not the high priest. Now, after him repaired Meremoth, the son of Uriah, and son of Coles, after another piece the door of the house of Elishbib, even unto the ends of the house of Elishbib. And after him repaired the priests, even the men of the plain. And after him repaired Benjamin or Benoni. That's not even close. Benoni, his mother named him Benoni. They called him Benoni, but the translators named him Benjamin. His father did not call him Benjamin. Benoni, yes, it can be mistaken for Benjamin, but not Benjamin. That is a hedonistic name. And Hashbub over against their house, and after him repaired Azariah and the son of Maaseiah, the son of Hananiah, by his house. And after him repaired Benu, the son of Henadad, and another piece from the house of Azariah unto the turning of the wall, even unto the corner, Palah and the son of Uzai, over against the turning of the wall, and the tower which lieth out from the king's high house, that was by the court of the prison. Now there is a prison here. Why is there a prison in Jerusalem? Because who took over to make that prison? Even, should I say, they have replaced the king in Jerusalem. And so apparently it might be that he had a prison built. Now after him was Pedaiah and the son of Parosh, Moreover, the Nethinims dwelt in Ophel. They were their servants to the Levites. And unto the place over against the water gate toward the east, toward the tower that lieth out. And after him the Decoites repaired another place over against the great tower that lieth out, even unto the wall of Ophel. From above the horse gate repaired the priest every one over against his house. Now after them repaired Zodok the son of Immer over against his house, and after him repaired Shemaiah the son of Shechaniah, the keeper of the east gate. And after him repaired Hananiah the son of Shelemiah, and Hanan the sixth son of Zalaph. After another piece after him repaired Mesholim and the son of Berechiah over against his chamber. And after him repaired Malachiah the goldsmith, sons of the place of the Nethinims, servants to the Levites. And unto the merchants over against the gate of Mifkad, over to the going up of the corner, and between the going up of the corner unto the sheep gate, repaired the goldsmiths and the merchants. So the repairs went on. This is Nehemiah as he gives account of what he sees. Now, God of all, this is also started during even the time of Ezra. And so he's just giving an account. He wrote all this down, what is happening. You have all these people surrounding the whole Jerusalem, the walls of Jerusalem, just repairing like ants. And they're going at it. Yes, they're going at it. And doing those things which would contribute to them worshiping and restoring that the cankerworm have eaten. Even going back to that old landmark of obedience to his statutes, laws, commandments, and ordinances. And if we do these things, we will have peace.
Walk with me.